So today was Wednesday, one of usually the worst days to trade. Turns out today would have been a great day to trade. One of the signals still came up. I didn't have the alert set for some reason. It seemed like it expired. We're going to look at that right now. So today I basically was doing some work and like spray foam got in my hair. I have to really cut out some of my hair. But let's get into it. Let's look at where the trade could have played out. And I also have a summary here to show you what was talked about today. So around 2:45, you can see you got a three line strike, bullish, a bearish engulfing candle as well, and also a break down from a order zone or something from the smart money concepts. So this is like I forget what type of zone it is, but this is a zone that you can take trades down from or take a bounce trade off. So the signals actually came in. So one signal, three line strike bear. Second signal, bearish engulfing. Third signal, weakness on the MACD. Fourth signal, you also have weakness here. So usually, I don't know, Wednesdays are not the best for me. Let me show you Wednesday today. A little up, a little down until that happened. I mean, for some reason, the alert. So looking at the alert now, hmm, it's not the right alert. Look at this. So I don't have this. Messed up myself today. I'll fix that though. I'll fix it. You see, you see why you have to check your strategies. Cause look, I have alerts set, but none of them were triggered because it just didn't make any sense, right? But that would have been the trade today. Nice, man. So can you imagine the Nasdaq 100 on Oanda? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, clean up. So what would have been the trades today? So this would have been one. This would have been one up until the meeting. Take a trade to the downside. Wow, look at that. It was a clean day on the Wednesday. I mean, this wouldn't have. You may be in and out, yes. This one, hmm, clean day, clean day. Oh man, and I'll figure out these. I'll get rid of these right now. Delete them, delete them. But basically, today you had the Fed meeting, and you can see 2:30 was the meeting. 2:45, I guess the market started to make it moves. You had people digesting the news, and you can see you had so much confluences. So, well, you have this, that. The only thing you just have to try not to get stopped out if you took it to the downside from here, because it would have reversed on you, and you would have had to hold all of this. So that's where it gets a little tricky. Even Bitcoin probably did it. So I had no bearish engulfing. Had bullish engulfing and then just bearish movement and bearish on the MACD. And look at the MACD getting very bearish there. Wow. So this is how we could have taken it straight down. Okay. Note. So all right, the Fed meeting today. This is an article from Barron's, and did I do highlights only? No. So the Federal Reserve raised interest rates by a quarter of a percentage point, so 0.25. Its ninth increase in about a year. So the Fed has been raising interest rates very violently. So the stock market, it had been anticipating this raise, fell. Treasuries rallied, pushing yields down across the curve. Hmm. The central bank suggested an end to rate hikes is near by removing a line from its statement about ongoing increases. The median forecast among members of the Federal Open Market Committee is for one more rate increase this year. So the Fed rose interest rates by 0.25%. I'm wondering if this means that regional banks are in a lot more danger. So the thing about this is that the rates have been affecting the banks. If they're showing that they're going to continue to raise rates, why wouldn't the banks fall now? And I'm not thinking they have any backstop. So this is the next level for the market to probably break down. So we can look for trades bouncing up and off and take it to the downside. That's what I'm probably looking to do tomorrow. So look at this. So QQQ we might open around 302, look for a bounce and then take it to the downside. I'm gonna fix up these alerts. So that's basically most of what happened today. So you can see the time when Bitcoin moved. I mean, all of the equities, that's what I like to pay attention to. The fact that most equities are moving and you know why. It's this Fed meeting today. And Jerome Powell came and spoke at 2:30. So from 2:30, this is when the news was just digested, taking it clean to the downside. And this signal actually is, you see the signal, it's actually pointing out some key levels. So if you were to set say you're setting a straight to the downside, you have a sell limit order there, or even if you enter here, you can have a stop loss above here just as part of the strategy. But this is a lot of risk, especially for something that moves like Bitcoin. So look at this. Now you're having a move to the downside. Wow. Wow. But there are other highlights. So mm, Barnes is pretty good. Federal Reserve Chairman began his post-meeting Congress conference by addressing what people may have been concerned about the recent turmoil in the U.S. banking sector. He said emergency actions by the Fed and other regulators over the past few weeks have been effective and that the central bank was closely monitoring the situation. He downplayed the issues as being limited to a small number of banks. So I think KRE might be a great short. Look at that. Look at that. If you break below 42, you're looking. Wow. Okay. KRE short. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.